Hi, Virgo. This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. If you have Virgo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. What is it that you would like Virgo to know or to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, if this is your first time tuning in, how these readings work is that first row, that top row there, represents your public life, your work life, your career life, your business life, or even your school and education life will many times show up there. And then the second row here is your private life, your personal life, your home life, your family life, close friends, partners, husbands, wives, personal private relationships, or even prospective partners. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. What is it that you would like Virgo to know or to be aware of during this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. 2 more cards for the sign of Virgo. Wow, you have a really mixed bag of cards here this week, and I'm not surprised to see that, especially with the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. And the foundation and the basis of your reading is the 8 of Pentacles. Finding a newfound appreciation for what it is that we do or what it is that we're wanting to create. And this newfound appreciation is brought in by the ending. Again, that does not surprise me with the lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse is a time of endings, and the solar eclipse is a time of beginnings. And so something ends, so something can begin. And the beginning is a newfound appreciation. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this week, Virgo. I love that we start off with the Ace of Swords, which is wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And that is followed by a betrayal, a disappointment, and a working relationship. A business partner, a co-worker, a client, and a social gathering, a celebration, a reaping of the harvest. Something ends so something can begin. There you have a newfound wisdom, a new information, new knowledge, new understanding, the new workings. And this information, this new understanding brought in a mixed bag. Why I'm saying that is that this information that you learn or that you've become aware of had caused initial disappointment and initial letdown. But this disappointment, this letdown caused a new beginning. I don't know if maybe a new business associate was brought in, or you're working with some new co-workers, or a new client was brought in because of this information. But this new business venture, this new relationship, this new partnership is cause for celebration. And you would not have this cause of celebration if not for this knowledge, if not for this information, if not for this disappointment, if not for this betrayal. For some of you, it may be that you lost a job, or that you left a job, or that a co-worker retired, or a business closed, or that you found that a co-worker or a business or organization was taking credit for work that you have done, and it's caused a change, it's caused a shift to where the new is brought in, to where you can celebrate. And was it in your last week's reading, Virgo, that we talked about social media and somebody taking credit or revamping somebody, how you present yourself out in the public, through social media, through marketing, or maybe it is that how you greet clients or how you greet members when they come in. Somebody was wanting to take advantage of that. Somebody was wanting to use that. Somebody was wanting to steal your thunder, so to speak. And I think that could be what is being spoken to here in this week's reading, is that knowledge, that wisdom, that learning that caused heartache, caused disappointment. But again, with that eclipse season, it's a mixed bag. So out with the old and in with the new. And I see you celebrating and receiving kudos for, stay focused on what it is that you do. Congratulations, Virgo. And then we follow up with the Knight of Wands. Our passions, our desires, our strength. Finding strength in what it is that we want. Finding strength in what it is that drives us to move forward. Moving forward, practicing temperance, practicing alchemy, making something out of nothing. A lot of passion, a lot of fire here for you this week in your private life. And Virgo, if this is a relationship, you may find yourself asking, is this relationship worth saving? Is this relationship worth all the effort that I've put in, all of the focus that I've put in, all of the passion, all of the desires? How do I move forward? How do I move forward in this relationship? And again, we can speak to the energy of the lunar and the solar eclipse here. The solar eclipse happens on April 8th, and it seems to be bringing everything to a head. Their actions are speaking louder than words. So if you're confused on how to move forward, or if you're questioning, is this relationship worth it? Look at their actions. Their actions are speaking louder than words. You are going to see something that is going to let you know if this relationship is worth moving forward or not. And when you see that action, when you get the answer that you've been looking for. Don't go against your inner voice. So whatever your initial reaction is, whether it is a yes or a no, go with that. Do not go against your inner voice, your inner knowing. And then we have the Justice card. And this is a worldly justice. This isn't a spiritual justice. Many times, yes, but this is the worldly justice. Looking back, wondering, has it all been worth it? The Queen of Cups. Enough is enough. Fond thoughts, fond memories are memories, thoughts of the past, memories of the past. Appreciation is not always about the amount of energy that we put into something, or even the amount of success that we receive from doing it. Appreciation can often be found through the process. And why I say the process is when we are enjoying a task, it feeds our inner being. It feeds, it drives our souls. And when we look back at that process, we'll have thoughts of appreciation, thoughts of gratitude, that it wasn't about the journey, that it was about the experience. And we don't really look at whether we were successful at it or not, or even if we received compensation for that. It was about the process. And that's the type of appreciation that we're looking at here. That's the type of appreciation that we need to consider here. There is a certain amount of discipline that goes along with achieving the task. And it is in the learning of that discipline that we grow. It is in the learning of that discipline that we grow. And so if you have put an amount of energy, an amount of effort into achieving something, and there's not an appreciation for that, and I believe that is why there's judgment here, is that we're looking at the wrong payoff. We're looking at the wrong payoff. We're looking at, am I successful? Did I gain a certain amount of success? Was I able to generate the finances? Was I paid fairly? Spirit is asking you not to look at the tangible, but look at the intangible. And when you look at the intangible, you will find the appreciation that is needed. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. You have a blessed week.